Hello, friend. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed that in real estate, some people make a fortune and others are always on the edge of going broke? Same market, same interest rates, same town, but very different results. Why? Because the top agents don't just have tactics, they have rules. And today I want to share with you some real estate rules that, if you follow them, will make it almost impossible for you to go broke in this business. I'm Wes Gilly, and I have a passion for helping new and frustrated agents leapfrog over the other agents in their local market. So let's get started. Rule number one: every listing produces 2 additional sales in the next 90 days or less. Now listen carefully. This is not a prediction. It's not a hope. This is a rule. Because most agents treat a listing like a paycheck, but the professional treats a listing like a business opportunity. A listing gives you conversations, visibility, open houses, neighbors, sign calls, social media content, authority in the marketplace. So the question is not, will this listing sell? The question is, how many people will I meet because of this listing? If every listing produces 2 more sales, your business becomes predictable. Instead of chasing the next deal, you are building momentum. And momentum, my friend, is where fortunes are made. Let me tell you a story. Years ago, I got my first big listing. Beautiful house, great neighborhood. I worked hard. I got it sold, made a nice commission, and then went right back to panic mode looking for the next deal. A few months later, I saw another agent from my office in that same neighborhood with 3 yard signs up. So I asked him, "How did you get so many listings here?" And the agent said something simple. He said, "I didn't get 3 listings, I got 1. The other 2 came from the first one." He told me he door knocked every neighbor on both sides of the street. He called every sign call back. He invited the entire neighborhood to the open house. He followed up with everyone who showed interest. Same market, same neighborhood, same opportunity, but I had a transaction. He built a system. And that's when I learned every listing is not a paycheck, it's a pipeline. So when you take a listing, ask yourself, how will I turn this 1 opportunity into 3? Rule number 2, every person I meet is a lead. Most agents walk around all day and miss the gold mine. They meet parents at school, people at church, neighbors, business owners, friends of friends, and they never connect the dots. You see, in real estate, your income is not determined by the market. It's determined by how many people know what you do. So from this day forward, adopt this mindset. Every person I meet is a lead. Not because you want something from them, but because you want to serve them. Some will buy, some will sell, some will refer. Not all, but none of that happens if they don't know you. So your job is simple. Be curious, ask questions, build relationships, add value. You don't need pressure, you need presence. Rule number 3, your database, your relationship portfolio is your main KPI. Now, let me tell you something that most agents get completely backwards. They measure closings, GCI, volume. But those are lagging indicators. They tell you where you've been, not where you're going. The top professionals measure something else. They measure how many people know, like, and trust them. Because your database is not just a list, it's a relationship portfolio. And just like a financial portfolio, it grows in value over time. So ask yourself, how many people did I add this week? How many meaningful conversations did I have? How many relationships did I deepen? If your relationship portfolio is growing, your income is only a matter of time. But if it is shrinking, you are living on yesterday's harvest, and yesterday's harvest eventually runs out. Rule number 4, follow-up is your primary function. I'm embarrassed to say that early on, I once lost a deal because I forgot to call someone back. The person ended up buying from another agent. 2 years later, that same buyer sold, bought again, and referred 3 friends. That one relationship was worth over $40,000 in commissions. And I missed it because I didn't follow up. I didn't lose a deal. I lost a future income stream. From that day forward, I built a system to never let someone slip through the cracks. Let me give you a powerful truth. A majority of your competition is not losing because they are lazy. They are losing because they are inconsistent. They meet someone, have a great conversation, and then disappear. But in this business, fortunes are built in the follow-up because timing is everything. The person you talk to today may not buy or sell for 3 months, 6 months, 3 years. But when they are ready, who will they think of? The one who stayed in touch. The one who was at the top of their mind at just the right time, that's the one they're going to use. So stop asking, how do I get more leads? And start asking, how do I build better systems to follow up? Because the professional knows the gold is not in the lead, the gold is in the relationship. Rule number 5, make quality offers daily. You cannot build a business without invitations. And in real estate, your invitation is your offer. Not a pushy sales pitch, not pressure, but value. Things like first-time homebuyer workshop, a home value report, a moving guide, a local market update, a relocation checklist, a downsizing blueprint. You can use ChatGPT or other AI to come up with hundreds of potential ideas. These are what marketers call lead magnets. But I want you to think of them as service opportunities. So every day, ask yourself, what valuable offer can I make today that earns someone's trust? Because when you consistently make quality offers, you never run out of people to help. Rule number 6, activity creates clarity. Most new agents wait until they feel confident, but confidence comes from action. The top professionals don't know everything. They simply do more. They have more conversations, more appointments, more practice, and over time, the marketplace teaches them. I remember an agent who told me, I don't feel ready yet. And I asked him, ready for what? He said, to talk to clients. I still have so much to learn. So I said, let me ask you something. How long will it take you to learn without talking to people? He laughed, and that day he started having more conversations. 3 months later, he told me, I didn't get ready and then take action. I took action and then became ready. And that's the secret most people miss. So don't wait until you feel ready. Get moving because activity removes fear. Rule number 7, protect your mindset like your income depends on it because, well, it does. You cannot build a great career while consuming negativity all day. If you listen to fear, gossip, complaints, market doom, your results will follow. But if you fill your mind with possibility, discipline, growth, gratitude, your business will follow that too. So here they are again, real estate rules to never go broke. Every listing produces 2 or more sales. Every person I meet is a lead. My relationship portfolio is my main KPI. Follow-up is my primary function. I make quality offers daily. Activity creates clarity. I protect my mindset. If you follow these, you won't just survive in this business, you will thrive. Because success in real estate is not about talent. It's about simple disciplines practiced every day. And if you commit to these rules for the next 90 days, you can be in a completely different place in your life. Your future in this business does not depend on the market. It depends on the person you decide to become.